Her voice was too calm when she said it. "Go ahead, move out," as if she was offering me a glass of water, as if the sentence didn't slice straight into the center of my chest. I remember my hand on the doorknob, frozen, my reflection faintly visible in the metal, eyes that didn't belong to me, too still, too hollow. She stood behind me, arms folded, waiting for me to plead like she thought I would. My silence unnerved her. Good, because something in me had already shifted, quietly, cleanly, like a lock turning. I left without a suitcase, no argument, no last look, nothing to give her even the smallest satisfaction. That night, the air in my temporary apartment felt thin. I lay on the mattress I'd dragged from storage, listening to the unfamiliar hum of the refrigerator, certain of only one thing. She'd pushed me out so casually because she believed I wouldn't go. She believed wrong. And beneath that belief, there was something else, something I felt in the way she avoided my eyes earlier that week, in the way she smiled at her phone like it was whispering a secret meant only for her. I didn't know the truth yet, but I could feel it, a quiet tremor under the floorboards, a shift in gravity, a storm forming behind a closed door. And I knew I wasn't walking away from her, I was walking toward something. The signs had been subtle at first. A late meeting that didn't match her calendar, a shower taken the moment she walked through the door, the faint scent of cologne that wasn't mine. I pretended not to notice, pretended the world wasn't slowly tilting. But the real crack appeared the night she laughed at a message on her lock screen while sitting across from me. She didn't even hide it, just flipped the phone face down when she realized I'd seen the corner of a name I didn't recognize. I asked, "Who's that?" She shrugged. "Work." The word was too quick, too smooth, too rehearsed. And somewhere inside me, something cold exhaled. After that, the puzzle pieces began arranging themselves without my help. Her sudden interest in going to the gym at odd hours, the constant defensive edge when I asked simple questions, the way she asked me twice if I'd be home late one evening, tone bright and careless, as if she was scheduling around something, or someone. Still, I didn't confront her. I watched, waited, listened to the quiet between her words. She thought I was distant because I was hurt, but I was distant because I was calculating. And when she told me to go ahead, move out, I understood what she truly meant. Clear the space, make her choices easier, don't look too closely. She didn't realize I already was. The first thing I did after moving out was log into our shared phone account. She'd forgotten I had access. A list of numbers she'd called frequently appeared. One stood out. Late night calls, long durations, repeated patterns. A man. Younger, judging by the social media trail linked to the number. My stomach didn't twist, it didn't burn. It settled, like a stone dropping into calm water. I ordered a DNA test, not for a child, but for myself, to stabilize the part of me that needed facts and not assumptions. I needed to know whether my intuition had turned paranoid or prophetic. Then I began to map her routines, quietly, methodically. Her gym visits had a time pattern that matched the man's location tags. Her lunch breaks aligned with his absence from work. Her mood swings rose and fell like she was living two lives and failing to balance either. I gathered evidence, not with desperation, but with precision. Screenshots, location logs, bank statements showing two-person meals on days she claimed she skipped lunch. Every piece felt like a confirmation of something I'd already accepted. And through it all, I didn't call her, didn't ask a single question. She believed I was sulking in silence. I was building a truth she wouldn't escape. The final evidence came in a simple envelope, phone records subpoenaed through a legal request I'd filed days earlier. She never expected I'd move that fast. The truth was clear. Months of communication, dozens of meetings, a timeline so precise it erased every lie she'd fed me. Drove to the house we once shared. She opened the door with a look I recognized, pity mixed with annoyance. "You're back to talk?" she asked. "No." I handed her the folder. Just that. No accusation, no raised voice. She opened it, read the first page. Her face drained. "No, no," her voice cracked, but I was already stepping back. She followed me, barefoot on the cold floor. "Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you?" "Because I didn't need your explanation," I said. I didn't even look at her. She looked at me like I'd become a stranger. Maybe I had. I left the folder on her kitchen counter. Then I called her father. I didn't say she cheated. I didn't say anything bitter or dramatic. I simply told him, "You should visit your daughter. Today." That was enough. Hours later, as I sat in my empty apartment, I received a single text from her. "He's here. What did you tell him?" I didn't answer. But I imagined her father shouting, slamming the folder down, demanding to know what kind of person she'd become. The line I avoided saying became the one he delivered for me. "Do you know what he just did? He walked away from you, quietly, with proof, without a scene, and you don't deserve even that." My revenge wasn't loud. It was the silence she couldn't defend herself against. I didn't return to the house, didn't pick up her calls, didn't read her messages begging to talk. There was nothing to talk about. The truth had already spoken. I wasn't angry anymore, just free. When I closed my eyes that night, I realized something with absolute clarity. She expected me to break, to beg, to cling to her. Instead, she watched her lie collapse in front of the one person whose disappointment hurt more than my departure ever could. In the quiet, I finally understood the power of walking away without a sound. And I slept with a calm I hadn't felt in years. The final thought before sleep was simple, sharp. Some endings don't require closure, only distance.